Personality is a precious possession. Gable is one of its greatest examples. Either you have personality, or you don't have it. Judy Garland has it. Hollywood calls personality. That's something that makes a person stand out in a crowd. Tracy stands out in any crowd. He very definitely is a personality. In the movies, personality is the difference between your name in electric lights or failure and crushed illusions. One thing is certain, personality makes personalities, and personalities make the movies. But where do these personalities come from? From the four corners of the world. Hedy Lamarr came from a mountain village in the Ukraine. Greer Garson from England. And from everywhere in these United States, others come. From the big cities and from the small. From Texas and from Wisconsin. From north and south. From east, from west. From a small town in Iowa, just outside of Denison, Donna Reed came to California, and in particular, to City College at Los Angeles. Donna wasn't aiming at the movies. She wanted to be a private secretary. But Donna had that God-given gift, something you must be born with, personality. And because of it, her classmates elected her queen of the campus. Next morning, Donna's picture as campus queen found its way into a crowded Los Angeles newspaper, where it caught the eye of a Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer talent scout. A screen test and a contract followed. Lucky Donna had plenty of it. In her first picture, The Getaway, but even though it was her very first, she rated star advertising. Since then, you've seen her in a number of movies. Noteworthy among them, The Courtship of Andy Hardy. Right soon, you'll see her again, with Anne Harding and Edward Arnold in Eyes in the Night.
Uncle Mac!
Oh, my dove. Welcome. Well, this promises to be a gala occasion.
What's this man doing in this house? I never knew you had an uncle.
Well, there are a lot of things that you don't know, my little girl. The first thing that you should learn is to respect your elders. Otherwise, somebody's liable to paddle your canoe.
Why, he's blind.
Here's something you've never seen before. 3 girls testing with Mickey Rooney for a part in his coming Andy Hardy picture. We'll play a part of the scene with each of the girls. You are the director and the producer. Which girl would you pick?
Hello.
Yeah, Paul.
Careful, I don't like to have anyone kid me. And I know I'm not the best-looking job on earth.
But you are. You are. Honest, you're the best-looking girl I've ever seen in my life, and I ain't kidding. Then you were trying to make a hit with me right off, huh?
Of course. What's your reaction to that?
Yummy. Honest, you're the most wow girl I ever met.
But we haven't met.
You mean to tell me you don't know who I am? Hi. I'm Andrew Hart.
What would you be? Your dream of success, the Metropolitan Opera. You studied and worked and tried for the big chance. Then it came, through the Cincinnati Conservatory of Music, an audition with the Metropolitan and the movies. Which would you take? Right. That's what Lucille Norman did. Her screen debut is with Judy Garland in For Me and My Gal.
Smile the while you kiss me, sad dew. When the clouds roll by, I'll come to you. Then the skies will seem more blue. Down in Lover's Lane, my dearie.
Remember this face. Remember this name. Susan Peters. It's never nice to say, huh, I told you so. But in a couple of years from now, Susan Peters will be a great name in your entertainment life. If we ever saw a star possibility, Susan Peters is it. Here's Susan in a brief moment from her first important screen appearance in Random Harvest, which stars Greer Garson and Ronald Colman.
It's no use deceiving ourselves. We'd never be happy. Never.
Kitty, I don't know what you mean.
Charles, dear, I think you do.
I love you, Kitty. You've promised to marry me. I want that. I need that.
Darling, I think you do mean it. But you're wrong. You want to love me, but you don't. You can't. You want to hold on to me to prove to yourself that you're capable of love. But you're not. Not for me.
Almost providential is the opportunity of 3 young people to play in so important a picture as the war against Mrs. Hadley. For it is beautiful, human, and so very, very timely. The fortunate 3 are Richard Ney of Mrs. Miniver fame, Jean Rogers, and Van Johnson. Remember these names. Even though they are in support of the veterans of stage and screen, Fay Bainter and Edward Arnold, still they are magnificent.
Teddy, dear, have you everything you need at camp? Isn't there something I can send you?
Not a thing, Mother.
Are you sure you have enough blankets at night?
Oh, absolutely certain.
Why don't you let me give you the big comforter from the spare room?
The pink one?
The one sure way to attract attention. That's what Hollywood calls an opportunity to appear with Clark Gable and Lana Turner. This is the lucky break that befalls Robert Sterling and Patricia Dane in Somewhere I'll Find You.
Did you have a good trip, Kirk?
The only good part was getting back, honey. Wait till you 2 really get acquainted.
I can hardly wait. I'd really like to know her better.
Well, to know her is to love her.
I wouldn't be a bit surprised.
Personality Plus has zoomed Hedy Lamarr to the very top. Here she is in white cargo.
I am Tandaleo.
No greater motion picture vehicle has ever been devised for the exploitation of the talents of the younger players than the delightful comedy of musical moments, Seven Sweethearts. Here we find Katherine Grayson, who seems destined for a brilliant career.
Little tingle-tangle toes, there she goes on her toes, followed by a dozen beaux in their wooden shoes, like a dancing daffodil on a Dutch windowsill. How can little feet be still in their wooden shoes?
And with Katherine are Marcia Hunt, Frances Rafferty, Cecilia Parker, Peggy Moran, Dorothy Morris, and Frances Rayburn. Where are the stars of tomorrow? Maybe you've just seen some of them. Gable, Tracy, Taylor, all had their years of hard work, and then you noticed them. You liked them. Don't let anyone tell you that Hollywood makes the stars. You, who are watching this picture, make the stars. Your loyalty, your devotion. Lift the little Miss Nobodies out of the crowd, and then good stories and careful direction carry them to the top to take their place with the stars of today.